Hello everyone, my name is Amol More and welcome to our channel Solutions by Amol More। तो आज हम 3D ज्योमेट्री के लाइन टॉपिक में से एक बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग एंड एडवांस्ड लेवल क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने वाले हैं। सो द क्वेश्चन गोज लाइक दिस: फाइंड द इक्वेशन ऑफ द लाइन ऑफ द शॉर्टेस्ट डिस्टेंस बिटवीन द टू गिवन लाइन्स। Now we don't know whether these lines are skew lines or not, but as they have asked us that we need to find out the line of shortest distance between these two lines, then we can say that they are skew lines because the lines are not parallel. First thing, because if you check out their direction ratios, direction ratio of line 1 are 2 3 4 and direction ratio of line 2 are 3 4 5. So the direction ratios are not equal or rather proportional, hence the lines are not parallel, right? And if the lines are intersecting, then there will be no line of shortest distance between them, because if the lines are intersecting, then the line of shortest distance does not exist, because then the shortest distance would be 0. Hence these lines are neither parallel nor intersecting, hence these two lines are skew lines. We can very much safely say that. हम क्या करेंगे, let me call this as lambda and let me call this as mu. Let me make a very nice diagram for you all. So let us say I have a line this and a line this. Okay, these are my two lines, line 1 and line 2, and let me say I have a common normal for these two lines, which is this is my common normal. Now do not imagine these lines in 2D, imagine these lines in 3D. Only then you will understand that this is the common normal for the two lines. Let me call this point as A and let me call this point as B. So the common normal for the lines L1 and L2 form the point of intersections with line 1 as A and line 2 as B. So AB becomes the shortest distance and line AB is your line of shortest distance. If you want to know more about shortest distance formula, you can check out the link in my description box for the video which has complete derivation and conceptual understanding of line of shortest distance between two skew lines. Okay, moving ahead. Now in order to find out the equation, we need to find out the equation. We need to find out the point A and the point B. We have our understanding that AB is perpendicular to line 1 and AB is also perpendicular to line 2 because it is the line of shortest distance. Let me call this line as line 1 and let me call this line as line 2. If you check out properly, line 1 has a point A on it, which is a random or arbitrary point, which can be written from this particular equation. So let me write down that particular point. A corresponds to this 2 will go to lambda and minus 1 will go to lambda. So you will have 2 lambda plus 1 as the x coordinate of point A. Then the y coordinate would be 3 lambda plus 2. So that would be 3 lambda plus 2. And the z coordinate would be 4 lambda plus 3. So it will be 4 lambda plus 3, which is your coordinate of point A. Then point B would be similarly 3 mu plus 2. So it will be 3 times mu plus 2. Then 4 mu plus 4. So it will be 4 mu plus 4. And then afterwards 5 mu plus 5. So it will be 5 mu plus 5. That ways, right? Now let us try to understand the line AB. Line AB is perpendicular to line 1. It means I need the direction ratios of line 1 and line AB. But direction ratios of line 1 are this 2, 3, 4. But direction ratios of line 1 and 2 are known. But what about AB? So I know A and B. I can very well find out the direction ratios of AB. So let me calculate the direction ratios of AB. So let us say direction ratios of AB. So what we need to do is subtract the coordinates x1 minus x2, y1 minus y2, z1 minus z2, or x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1, however you would like. So 2 lambda plus 1 minus 3 mu minus 2. So this would be 2 lambda plus 1 minus 3 mu minus 2, x2 minus x1, x1 minus x2, whatever you wish, right? Then you have 3 lambda plus 2 minus 4 mu minus 4. 3 lambda plus 2 minus 4 mu minus 4. 3 lambda plus 2 minus 4 mu minus 4. ठीक है. Then moving ahead, you have 4 lambda plus 3 minus 5 mu minus 5. 4 lambda plus 3 minus 5 mu minus 5. Okay. 4 lambda plus 3 minus 5 mu minus 5. Let us simplify this. First one would be 2 lambda minus 3 mu. 1 minus 2 is minus 1. 3 lambda minus 4 mu. 2 minus 4 is minus 2. 4 lambda minus 5 mu. 3 minus 4, 5 is minus 2. So that way you have the direction ratios of AB. Now let me write down direction ratios DRs of line 1. So direction ratios of line 1, if you see 2, 3 and 4. So you can say 2, 3 and 4. Now why am I doing this? Because these two lines are parallel. That is why I am doing this. If AB line and line 1 are parallel, then we have A1 A2 B1 B2 plus C1 C2 equal to 0. Something like this. A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2 equals 0. So A1 is this, A2 is this, B1 is this, B2 is this, C1 is this and C2 is this. Let me make some space for it. So multiply this with 2. So this will be 4 lambda minus 6 mu minus 2. Then you multiply this with 3. So this will be 9 lambda minus 12 mu minus 6. Right? 3, 3, 9, 3, 4, 12, 3, 2, 6. Then multiply this with 4. So that will be 16 lambda minus 20 mu minus 8 equals 0. So 4 lambda, 9 lambda and 16 lambda. 13 and 16, 29 lambda. So you have 29 lambda. Then 6 mu plus minus 12 mu, 18 mu and is 38 mu. So minus 38 mu. Then you have minus 2, minus 6, minus 8, minus 8 and minus 8, minus 16. Minus 16 equals 0. So we have one equation in lambda and mu. Right? Now you might have gotten the idea. What am I trying to do? I am trying to get the coordinates of A and B. But we don't know the values of lambda and mu. So lambda and mu are two unknowns. So what I would do is to get two equations in lambda and mu. So first equation I got by utilizing this condition, which is AB perpendicular to L1. Now I will use AB perpendicular to L2 and get another equation in lambda and mu. And my task will be very easy. So DRs, that is direction ratios of line L2, that I am going to write it down. So DRs of line L2 are actually 3, 4, 5, right? So you just make a note of 3, 4, 5 and then you write down DRs of line AB. DRs of line AB. You make a note of them. They are very big, right? So 2 lambda minus 3 mu minus 1. So I will write down 2 lambda minus 3 mu minus 1. And then afterwards you have 3 lambda minus 4 mu minus 2. 3 lambda minus 4 mu minus 2. And then afterwards you have 4 lambda minus 5 mu minus 2. 4 lambda minus 5 mu minus 2 equals 0. Sorry. Okay. Now AB and L2 are perpendicular as seen over here. AB and L2 are also perpendicular. So their DRs A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2 will be 0. Addition of them. The 3 will be multiplied to this. So 6 lambda minus 9 mu minus 3. 4 will be multiplied to this. 12 lambda 16 mu minus 8. 5 will be multiplied. 20 lambda 25 mu minus 10 equals 0. Okay, so 6 lambda, 12 lambda and 20 lambda. So that turns out to be 38 lambda, I guess. Right? Yes, 38 lambda. Then 9 mu, 16 mu and 25. 9, 16, 25 will be 50 but minus 50 mu. Then minus 3, minus 8, minus 10. So minus 11, minus 10, minus 21, right? 38 and 21 equals 0. So this is another equation in lambda and mu. So basically I got two equations in lambda and mu. So the first equation was this 29 lambda minus 38 mu equal to 16. 29 lambda minus 38 mu equals 16. Very bad very bad equations, right? Okay, I will try to solve. 38 lambda minus 50 mu equal to 21. 38 lambda minus 50 mu equals 21. Very bad equations. Okay, these are very bad. 38 lambda minus 50 mu equals what was it, 21, and 29 lambda minus 38 mu equals 16. Okay, now how do we solve this? Because the equations are pretty bad. So what I can do is, let me say, I will try and cancel out 29 lambda and 38 mu. Okay, so I will multiply equation 1 by 38. So 38 into 29 lambda minus 38 into 38 mu equal to 16 into 38, and I will multiply this equation by 29. I'm trying to cancel out lambda. So this by 29, so 50 into 29 mu equal to 21 into 29. Now when I subtract, this will get cancelled, this will get added, and this will get cancelled. So what do I have is 50 into 29, which is rather easy because 50 into 30 is 1500, and from that you are subtracting 50. So 1450 mu, and 38 into 38, you just got to know the square of 38. Even if you don't know the square of 38, that is also okay, because you can do a minus b the whole square and some stuff like that. So 38 square I do know, that is 1444. So mu, right? So very easy, right? The calculations are pretty tough over here, but we have got no other solution. 16 into 38 we need to do. So that will be 16 is the 480, and 480 and 16 8 is the 128, 608. And 21 into 29 is rather easy because 21 into 30 and then minus 1. So 21 into 30 is 630, and minus 1 609. Yes. Okay, finally I got it. 1450 minus 1444 mu, so that will be 6 mu, and this will be minus 1. So mu is equal to, what am I getting is minus 1 by 6. Finally I have the value of mu. Mu is minus 1 by 6. But I will have to substitute mu in one of the equations. I will substitute that in equation 1, let us say. So 29 lambda minus 38 mu is 1 minus 1 by 6 into minus 1 by 6 is equal to 16. So what will that be? 29 lambda minus 38 by 6, so equal to 16 minus 38 by 6. 29 lambda is equal to 6 into 16, 96. 96 minus 38 is 58 by 6. 29 will go 2 times, so lambda is 2 by 3, so 1 by 3. So lambda is 1 by 3, and mu is minus 1 by 6. Pretty good, right? Was a pretty difficult calculation, but we did it. Okay, right. Then let us move ahead. Now we need the coordinates of A and B. So let me first get the coordinates of A, which are pretty easy because the lambda value we already know now. The value of lambda is 1 by 3. So you just substitute the value of lambda as 1 by 3. So 2 into 1 by 3 is 2 by 3 plus 1 is 5 by 3. Orally we can do 3 into 1 by 3. So that will be 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. Very easy. 4 into 1 by 3. 4 by 3 plus 3. 4 plus 9, 13 by 3. So I just substituted the value of lambda as 1 by 3. Then the value of mu was minus 1 by 6. Let us check once so that कोई mistake ना हो. Mu is minus 1 by 6. So let us substitute mu as minus 1 by 6. 3 into minus 1 by 6, minus 1 by 2 plus 2, minus 1 plus 4, 3 by 2. Yes, 3 by 2, right. Let me check once again. 3 into minus 1 by 3 minus 1 by 6 minus 1 by 2, yes, correct. Then 4 into minus 1 by 6, so minus 4 by 6, minus 4 by 6 plus 24, 20 by 6, so it is coming out 10 by 3, 20 by 6. Then 5 into minus 1 by 6, minus 5 by 6, 30, so 25 by 6. See, pretty nasty values, right? Pretty nasty values. So we got the values of a and b. So we have actual में this a and b, and we need what? All we need now is just to find out the equation. So equation of a line would be x minus x1 upon x2 minus x1, y minus y1 upon y2 minus y1, z minus z1 upon z2 minus z1. So very easy. So I will call a as x1, y1 and z1. So x minus 5 by 3. So x minus 5 by 3 upon, okay, y minus 3 and z minus, I think it was 13 by 3. Yes, 13 by 3. And in the denominator you have the drs, right? Minus 5 by 3, minus 3, minus 13 by 3. Now second one, x2, y2, z2. 3 by 2, 10 by 3, 25 by 6. 3 by 2, 10 by 3, and you have 25 by 6. So this will be what? This will be x minus 5 by 3, and when you subtract this, 3 by 2 minus 5 by 3, 9 minus 10 minus 1 by 6. Okay, then you have y minus 3 and 10 minus 9, 1 by 3, and then you have z minus 13 by 3, 25 by 6. So 25 minus 26, right? Minus 1 by 6. Okay, so the drs are pretty easy. You can multiply all the sides by minus 6. Okay, so let us multiply all the sides by minus 6. So it will be x minus 5 by 3. Okay, so denominators I am multiplying by minus 6 everywhere. So this will be 1, and y minus 3, this is getting multiplied by minus 6, so minus 6 into 1 by 3, minus 2, and this one get multiplied, z minus 13 by 3, minus 6, it will be 1. Okay, you can later on simplify this like this: 3x minus 5 by 3, y minus 3 by minus 2, 3z minus 13 by 3. So this is the equation of the line of shortest distance which we have calculated, which is nothing but 3x minus 5 by 3, y minus 3 by minus 2, and 3z minus 13 by 3. So this line AB is the line of shortest distance. This question is very much conceptual and very much important for your NCERT boards exams. The concept is important for any type of hard JEE level entrance exam like JEE Advanced. I really enjoyed solving this sum, and also I hope that you also understood the concept behind this question. Also, if you want to find out the shortest distance between AB, I have given you the coordinates now. You can find out the distance between AB and find out the shortest distance between AB. And there is one more video for shortest distance which I have uploaded. You can check out the link. There is one formula for shortest distance. You can utilize that formula, find out the shortest distance, and then you can find out the shortest distance actually by calculating it by distance formula, right? Then you compare both the answers. You will get both the answers exactly the same. That is the beauty of maths. So आज के लिए बस इतना ही. This is your friend Amol More saying bye bye to you.